Well, here we are at the FAKIRK wheel in Scotland. It's a fascinating piece of engineering, and here is a boat that's coming towards it, and we are waiting to go through the wheel, and it's a pretty dismal morning actually, and I'll apologise for any wind noise that you may hear, because in certain points there's quite a bit of wind. And there's the boat coming out of the wheel. It's turning right round to face the wheel once again, so that we can board it and take our turn. It's a pretty slow process. It takes quite a bit of time to get things organised. Starting off from here and going through the wheel and turning around and coming back again, it's about an hour. There's the wheels going round. The one on the right is going up to the lock above us, and the bottom one is the one that we're going to go through, and then we will be lifted to that higher plateau. Another boat will be lowered at the same time. Here we are, all aboard, waiting to go. We're now facing the wheel and being steered into it. Trying my best to film what's going on, and the wind noise is coming from the side window.
Well, anyway, Christmas may not be that far away, and this might have been once sunny Falkirk, but you are definitely in Falkirk, and you definitely are at the Falkirk wheel, and it definitely is the world's one and only rotating wheel lift, and 8th wonder of the engineering world. I think you can all decide for yourselves, because to help you, we've got an audiovisual presentation on the screens in front of you in 3 parts during the course of your journey, which will give you all the facts and figures you require. Introductions: my name's Eddie, I'm what's called your designated skipper, and if we all turn round and look at our hostess with the hostess at the back there, Angela, and say a wee hello, you'll now be worried. Because you should have noticed that myself and Angela are the only 2 people here wearing life jackets. I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, if you were to all check down and check underneath your seats right now, you'll find that there's no life jackets there. And I can assure you that if something gets better, I can assure you if something gets wrong with the boat, myself and Angela will be the first 2 people.
Funding coming from many partners. The entire Millennium Link project cost £87 million. The FAKIRK wheel structure has an overall height of 35 metres and consists of 2 opposing arms, whether or not they carry their combined capacity of 600 tonnes, as the water contained within the gondolas is displaced to compensate. The FAKIRK wheel is under the operation of the main control room at the basin, and safety procedures are closely monitored to ensure that the wheel cannot turn until all the steps required have taken place. The FAKIRK wheel ready to turn, two hydraulic steel gates are raised to seal off the gondola from the water in the canal basin. The water between the gates is then pumped out, and a watertight seal which connects the gondola and the canal basin is removed. A hydraulic clamp and a series of securing pins which prevent the arms of the wheel from moving while the gondola is docked are now removed, allowing the FAKIRK wheel to turn. The operator will evenly distribute the number of times the wheel turns in each direction. As the wheel rotates, the two gondolas are always kept in the upright position by a simple system of gears. Two 8-metre wide outer rings orbit a fixed inner cog of the same width. Two smaller cogs connect the inner and outer rings together. These travel in the opposite direction to the outer rings, and this ensures that the two gondolas remain level. Without this system, the inertia created by over 80,000 gallons of water would tip each gondola over. According to Archimedes,
well, we are high up now, and there's a bit of wind, and this is one of the other canal boats into the wheel as we are going out of the wheel.
You can see in front of you the Roughcastle Tunnel. This tunnel was constructed as part of the junction between the Forth and Clyde Canal at the lower level to the Union Canal at the upper, therefore completing the Millennium Link. Above the tunnel are the remains of the Roman Antonine Wall, begun around AD 142, to protect them. Originally, the boats using the canals would have been pulled along by horses, but these were replaced by steam-powered vessels. The world's first practical steamboat, the Charlotte d'Antas, was trawled in the canal in 1803. Cargo-carrying boats have their history too. A boat designed to carry loaded coal wagons was used on the Forth and Clyde Canal in the 1820s. At the other end of this tunnel is the South Basin, and round to the left is the staircase lock leading to the Union Canal. The Union Canal runs on one level, following the contours of the land, for just over 51 kilometres, all the way from Edinburgh to Falkirk.
Well, that's the tunnel we've just come out of, and the boat is turning round to go back. Reversing round this bend, doing a full turn. And this is the other canal, takes you further on. We're just going to turn round and go back. It doesn't cost anything for boats to be lifted up. It just costs passengers to come and have a ride on it like we're doing. So we're approaching the tunnel now to go back through it. part of the
It is
trouble now.
imperative that our waterways are made to work hard for the communities through which they run. British Waterways intend to work closely with all our partners to focus the efforts of the committed team here in Scotland on both meeting the needs of our current users and identifying additional opportunities on and off the water.
So we're heading back to the FAKIRK wheel, which is straight ahead. Sorry about that. So we're travelling along the long stretch of the FAKIRK wheel towards the end of it, where we will be going back down to the canal below. Quite high up. I thought it was round my wrist. Oh dear, dear, dear. Yeah. So we're being lowered down now. There we are on the ground, and that's where we've just come from, along that section up there.
It is high.
It's a good experience. And there's another boat coming out of it. I hope you enjoyed our visit to the FAKIRK wheel.